Hey guys, Colin here with Town & Country TV and TC Customs, and today we're going to tell you the top products you can get for your Bronco for less than $500. So stay tuned because you don't want to miss a thing. So we get a lot of questions about what should I do to my Bronco first, what's an affordable product that I can put on my Bronco that's really going to make it stand out and be different, what's something that's under $500 that I can either add myself or come in at a low cost to be able to add to my Bronco. Well, the first one we want to hop into is going to be a level kit. Now this vehicle specifically has a zone 1-inch leveling kit. There's a few other options for leveling kits, you know, zone, ready lift, fab tech. There's a ton of different options. Again, this specifically has the zone. And what this does is it just kind of gets the front up in the air a little bit. We're able to put 35s on here with a little bit more aggressive wheel and tire combo. Again, it's something that's not very expensive. You know, some of this stuff is under $100 for a leveling kit, but it definitely takes your vehicle to another level. Following kind of the same category is going to be a 2-inch zone lift. Now this one is upfitted with a 2-inch zone lift. As you can tell, you got your spacer in here, spacer in the back. It brings the whole thing up. The front 2 inches, the rear 1 inch, and it gives it that level stance while being 2 inches lifted. That gets you, again, a bigger wheel and tire combo in here. You're gonna be able to off-road a little bit better. And again, just gonna be very aesthetic. Another aspect of this is it is slightly more expensive, not very much. I think one's like 70 bucks, one's like 120. There's not much difference in the parts, but you do kind of come into more of a cost for installation. Again, if you're a handyman, you can knock this out yourself, or if you're not, you can always pay to have this done. What we're going to talk about next is actually on the Bronco that we just gave away. This is upfitted with a Fab 4's front bumper, but one of the things it has is the Fab 4 skid plate. This skid plate is under $500 and it fits on aftermarket bumpers along with the OEM bumpers. So it's something you can add to your vehicle if you have a lower trim level, you plan on off-roading it, but you need that extra level of protection. Oh hey man, didn't see you there. Well, while we're in here, let's talk about something for the interior. Most people that are gonna have their Broncos are probably gonna go off-roading. Not a ton, definitely a little bit. Everybody's got their own thing. Some people are gonna use it a lot for off-roading, some people are gonna use a little. But no matter what, you're probably gonna get your floors dirty. And one thing that I recommend highly is a set of all-weather Ford accessory floor mats. These are gonna make sure that you keep your carpet or your vinyl clean, depending on what you get under there. Again, you wanna make sure you keep this thing clean, keep it nice. And again, this is gonna make sure there's an easy way to take these out, clean them out, and they're super high quality, super tough, super durable. One thing that a lot of people wanna do is make their Broncos look a lot more aggressive. One way people do that is get a really wide wheel with a really low offset, and then you got a lot of strain on your hub and on your lug nuts and on your lug studs. Well, an option for that is gonna be a fender flare delete, and what that's gonna do is instead of the fender flare sticking all the way out to here, it's gonna pull this all the way back against the side of the vehicle so that that tire's sticking out a ton. I will say you're gonna get a little mud on your vehicle, but it's gonna look awesome with those fender flare deletes. So we do get a lot of questions about performance. There's a few different options out there, not a ton that we recommend, but one we do recommend is gonna be the Roush Intake. What that does is kind of free up some air, get more air in the motor. It's gonna give you a little bit better performance. You're gonna get that intake noise, and you're gonna hear those turbos spool up, which is really nice. Mitchell's actually got this on his vehicle, and he loves it, and he loves the noise and everything. So definitely a product that we recommend is gonna be an Intake if you're looking for a little performance-based aspect to your vehicle. One of the big things that was a big constraint for ordering your Bronco was gonna be the trailer hitch and wiring. Luckily, there are some aftermarket options that are able to help us out with that. The first one being this Kurt trailer hitch. It's a Class 3 trailer hitch from Kurt. They're a super well-known brand. They've been in the business for forever. They're definitely one of the main brands you think of when you think about trailer hitches. Again, this is an awesome one. It's black, it bolts right up. There's no modifications needed, super easy to install. One of the things you're not gonna see on this one right here is actually the Kurt wiring as well. They have plug-and-play wiring harnesses for both the LED and non-LED taillight models of the Broncos. That, again, makes it another one of those accessories that you can install yourself because it's easy as popping a taillight out, plugging up the connector, running it down here, and you have your lights for your trailer and everything you need so that you don't get pulled over while pulling your trailer. One of the big things about the Bronco is the removable top. Whether it's a soft top or a hard top, everybody's gonna remove their top on their Bronco at some point and ride around. One thing I don't wanna do is get sunburned. So one of the coolest options that I've seen so far from Best Top is a Bimini top. It's a mesh cover that goes over the top of the vehicle that lets sun in but doesn't let quite all of it in. So you're getting that free top-down feeling while still not getting every bit of that sun on you, so you can still enjoy your car ride while having your top off. So we've talked about some levels and some lifts and some bigger wheels and tires, and one thing that comes into play with that is difficulty of getting up into your vehicle. And when you're short like me and not tall like Mitchell, you're gonna wanna add some step rails to this thing. One of our biggest sellers is gonna be the In-fab Nerf bar step rail. It gives you a level of protection while also giving you a little bit of help to get inside of the vehicle. And again, that's something someone like me really likes and really needs. So again, awesome product, good price, works very well. One of our most used products is going to be the Oracle third brake light. We found this to be a really resourceful product because it's really hard to find a third brake light extension to be able to use the factory third brake light and actually get over a set of 37-inch tires like what you see here. This is, again, you have to have a third brake light. It has to be visible, and we found this to be the best way to solve that issue. One of the big holdups for getting your Bronco is going to be a modular bumper. It's very cool, and it gives you a lot of options to accessorize. It's going to have, where these have fog lights here, it's going to have a nice big opening. Well, Oracle actually offers an amazing fog light kit. It's 3 pods right inside of there. It fits up really nice. If you have upfitter switches, it fits right up to the upfitter switches. It's a good way to add a little bit of light to the front of your Bronco without going over the top with, you know, putting some lights up here or a light bar across here. It's going to look OEM, and it's going to fill out those holes in that modular bumper really well. So I'm sitting here thinking about products that I may need to take my Bronco camping, and one of the things I would have to have would be the Rockside Engineering tailgate table. And that's because it's got 2 different levels for keeping stuff. That gives you double the storage on top of it when you're just hanging out, cooking, eating, doing whatever you need to, working on stuff. It's definitely a product that I'm gonna have to go buy myself to put on my Bronco one day. So I really hope this video gave you some insight on the answer to one of our #1 questions, which again is going to be what's an affordable product for my Bronco that's going to add to my experience and my love for it. Make sure you check all these things out. We've got links below to any of them if you're looking for them. It's just at tccustoms.com. I really hope this helped you out. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.